Hello friends, this is Rajdeep. Welcome to Learning Insight for UGC-NET-JRF Sociolog Paper 2. This is our Unit 1 and we'll discuss social reformers in 19th and 20th century in India. And in my previous video, I have discussed regarding history of social work in UK, USA and India. So if you have not watched the videos, then please watch these videos. You will get the videos link in my description box. And this is our video number 5. And if you are new in my channel, then please subscribe it because you will get all the videos for your NET-JRF preparation. So let's start. Social reform movements in India during the 19th and 20th centuries. So we'll divide this reformers into different groups. That is, first one is social reformers pertaining to women, means social reformers who work for the women. So first one that we'll discuss, Brahma Samaj and Raja Ram Mohan Roy. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy was popularly known as the father of Indian Resistance. Was born on 22nd May 1772 in a Brahmin family in Bengal. So he founded the Atmiya Sabha in 1815. He founded Atmiya Sabha in 1815. That was very important point. And Brahma Samaj on 20th August 1828. So Brahma Samaj he founded in the year 1828. Through this organization or institution, he fought against Orthodox Hindu and the fanatic Christian missionaries. So he was against the sati system, polygamy marriage, child marriage, caste system and untouchability. He was the great supporter of intercaste marriage, women education, widow remarriage, etc. His greatest achievement was the abolition of sati in 1829. So he fight for the some social evils and he removed that one sati system in 1829. Now Arya Samaj and Swami Dayanand Saraswati during the 1824 to 1883. So Swami Dayanand Saraswati was born in 1824 in a small town of Gujarat. So he born in the town that is Gujarat. Swami Dayanand Saraswati, the founder of Arya Samaj. So Swami Dayanand Saraswati was the founder of Arya Samaj and he founded the Arya Samaj in the year 1875 in Bombay. And he was one of the maker of modern India. His Arya Samaj gave emphasis on the liberation of the Hindu society. He called people go back to the Veda, created consciousness among the people. So he pushed the people for go back to the Veda and created consciousness, means awareness among the general public. So next, Parthana Samaj and Ranade. The Parthana Samaj was established in Bombay by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang in the year 1825 to 1898. In the year 1876. So Parthana Samaj was founded in Bombay by Atmaram Pandurang in the year 1876, and the objectives of rational worship and social reform. The two great members of this Samaj were Sri R.C. Vandarkar and Justice Madhav Govind Ranade. So these two members are the great member of this Samaj, that was R.C. Vandarkar and Justice Madhav Govind Ranade. They devoted themselves to the work of social reform. So they devoted their work for the social reform, so for the cause of intercaste dealing, intercaste marriage, widow remarriage and improvement of lot of women and depressed classes. Justice Madhav Govind Ranade, and he was born in the year 1842 and died in 1901. Devoted his entire life to Parthana Samaj. So he devoted his entire life for Parthana Samaj. He was the founder of Widow Remarriage Association and he founded Widow Remarriage Association in the year 1861 and Deccan Education Society.
So he was the founder of Widowed Image Association and Deccan Education Society. He established the Pona Sarvajanik Sabha as well. So he did three things, that is Widowed Image Association, Deccan Education Society, and established Pona Sarvajanik Sabha as well. To Ranade, religious reform was inseparable from social reform. He also believed that if religious ideas were rigid, there would be no success in socio-economic political sphere in India. So M.G. Ranade was the leader of social reformation and cultural renaissance in the Western India. Now next, Satta Sadhak Samaj and Jyotirao Govindrao Phule. So Jyotirao Ji Phule, who was a prominent activist, thinker and social reformer from the Indian state of Maharashtra during the 19th century. So he was a thinker such as as well as activist, social reformer from Maharashtra during the 19th century. Was also famous by the name of Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. So he was famous in the by name, that is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. During his time, he tried bringing in positive renovations in the sphere of education, agriculture, caste system, social position and of women at all. Out of everything that Phule ever did, he is most remembered for his selfless service to educate women and lower caste people. So he is remembered for his selfless service to educate women and for lower caste people. Jyotiba was given the title Mahatma for his work for the cause of oppressed. So he is given the title, that is Mahatma, for his work for the oppressed, means deprived group. In 1873, he founded the Satta Sadhak to give strength to his movement and make it popular. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, another outstanding social reformer in Bengal, was Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and he born in the year 1829 and died in the year 1891. A scholar of great depth, he dedicated himself to the cause of emancipation of women. For the cause of emancipation of women, he dedicated himself, and it was due to his sincere efforts that obstacles to the marriage of widows was removed through the law in 1856. So for his effort and sincere effort for the marriage of widows, he removed and bring a law in the year 1856. He played a leading role in promoting education of girls and started and helped the setting up a number of schools for girls. Vidyasagar did not concern himself much with religious question. However, he was against all those who oppressed reforms in the name of religion. Now next, Kandikuri Virisalingan. Kandikuri was born on April 16, 1848 in Rajamundry, was a renowned scholar and a versatile intellectual who stood strongly for several social causes. So who fight for several social causes like widowed marriage and abolition of child marriage. With his rational and dynamic thinking, means with his logical and dynamic thinking and views and opinions, he battled vehemently for equal women right. He fight for women's equal right. Now Birchand Gandhi. Birchand Gandhi was from Mahuba. He advocated female education. So Birchand Gandhi advocated for female education. He was a 19th century Indian patriot who was a friend of Mahatma Gandhi and contemporary to Swami Vivekananda. He and Swami Vivekananda drew equal attention at the first World Parliament of Religion in Chicago in 1893. So he and means Birchand Gandhi and Swami Vivekananda drew equal attention for the World Parliament of Religion in Chicago. He won a silver medal in same, his statue still stands in the Jain temple in Chicago. He was key member of the Indian National Congress and as a reformer established. So now next, that is Dandha Keshav Karvi. Now Dandha Keshav Karvi was a social reformer of his time in India in the field of women welfare. So he worked for the women welfare. Karvi was one of the pioneers of promoting women education and worked for right for widows to remarry in India. So he worked for promoting education for women as well as for the right of widow to remarriage. The government of India recognizes his reform work by awarding him its highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, in the year 1958. So government of India awarded him with the highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, in the year 1958. Now next, the social reform pertaining to depressed class. So now we will discuss the social reformers who work for the depressed class. First, that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, popularly known as Baba Saheb Ambedkar, was one of the architect of the Indian constitutions. Means he has written the Indian constitution, and Ambedkar efforts to eradicate the social evils like untouchability and caste restrictions work remarkable. So he worked for the eradicate of social evils like untouchability and caste system. The leader throughout his life fight for the right of the Dalits and other socially backward classes. So he fight for the right of Dalits and social backward classes. Ambedkar was appointed as the national first law minister in the cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru. So in the cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru, he was the law minister and he was the first law minister. He was posthumously awarded the Bharat Ratna. So he was also awarded Bharat Ratna, Indian highest civilian honor, in the year 1990. So in the year 1990, he was awarded as a Bharat Ratna. Bhimrao Ambedkar fight against the caste discrimination that almost fragmented the nations. So he is popularly known for the fighter for caste discriminations. Now Bithal Ramji Shinde. So Bithal Ramji, born in the year 1873 and died on the year 1944. He was a prominent campaigner on the behalf of the Dalit movement in Maharashtra and established the depressed classes mission to provide education to the Dalit in Maharashtra. So he also worked for the depressed class to mission to provide education to the Dalit in Maharashtra. Likewise, the social reformer Jyotirao Govindrao Phule and Dayanand Saraswati also work for the depressed class. We already discussed, so I just put their name here. They are also workers for social reformers for pertaining to depressed classes. Now next we will discuss the reformers that is pertaining to untouchability. So who work for the untouchability? That is Jamnalal Bajaj. So Jamnalal Bajaj, born in the year 1884 and died on the year 1942, was an industrialist. So he was an industrialist, a philanthropist and Indian independence fighter. Gandhiji is known to have adopted him as his son. He was known for his efforts of promoting khadi and village industries in India. So he was also, Bajaj is also known for the for his effort of promoting khadi and village industries in India. With the intent of eradicating untouchability, he fought for the non-admission of Harijans into Hindu temples. With the intent of eradicating untouchability, means with the intention to remove the untouchability or minimize the untouchability, he fought the non-admission of Harijans into Hindu temples. He began a campaign by eating a meal with Harijans. So he started himself engaging with Harijans and opening public wells to them. So public wells also opened for them. He opened several wells in the field and gardens. Jamnalal dedicated much of his wealth to the poor. Means he has invest his wealth to the poor. So this is all about. If you like the videos, please do like, share and subscribe, and you can also share with your friends so that I can get motivated to work for you. And thank you, thanks for watching.